Okay guys, I decided to film an intro for this video after I've already got my face on because I can't decide if I like it better just going straight in and talking about the products or if I like just doing my face like I normally would and then filming an intro afterward. I haven't decided yet which one I prefer. But so this time I decided I wanted to do an intro. Today's video is going to be me opening my Ipsy bag for you guys. I'm going to open it on screen. We're going to see what I got. That's pretty much it. Let's get straight into the video and see how I felt about this month's Ipsy bag. This is their Valentine's Day February bag. It's cute. It's lips. Upon opening it, I also got a new brush. We're starting out with a blank canvas. So, oh, it's the synthetic hair Farrah 50F is what it's called, and it's a powder brush according to my Ipsy like info area because I can never wait and find out what's in it when it gets here. Alright, we have 4 things in the bag. We have a Multi-RX Repair Cream from Lab4U. It says instantly smooths, moisturizes the skin after any irritation or damage. That'll be good to use for my skin right now. All of this putting on makeup, taking off makeup, putting on makeup, taking off makeup is making my skin super dry in certain areas. I also got a Cella, I guess that's what it's called, Cella eyeliner pen in brown. Ooh, let's open her up. She's just a little, I don't really use brown eyeliners that often. I guess we are today to try this out. She's got a little rattle ball in her. Oh, okay. Wow. That's, I mean, yeah, it's brown, but it's kind of a dark brown. The packaging is kind of sleek. I really enjoy it. It's like a cement gray color, but I mean, it's hard plastic. But dries down pretty quick too. Alright, then we've got Alternative Rock Volume 1 Shadow Fard from The Balm. And it is a like purpley granite duochrome kind of look. Let's swatch it. Oh, that's really pretty. It's almost a taupey shade when you swatch it. We're gonna try that. And then I got a Ciate London Glow 2 highlighter. Packaging like this is so hard to show on camera. And it's in the shade Moon Dust. So of course we're gonna try her too. It is like for a Z palette, so it's in a little plastic component. Swatch her. We're going to leave her in the plastic component because I do not have a Z palette. Oh wow, that's really intense. That's an intense highlight. Alright, let's try this stuff out. I've already, like I said, started with a blank canvas. All we've got on is foundation and concealer. Let's set it. And we'll use our new powder brush. Okay, already upon first impressions, yes, the brush is soft. I cannot use it to set my under eyes. Maybe to set the rest of my face. Or I think it would be great for like a blush. But it's too flimsy. It'll be good to dust bake off. So let's try it for that purpose after we've baked our face. Okay, while we're setting, let's move right along into eyes. Let's just get after it. I'm not gonna prime today because I feel like the primer that I was using, that e.l.f. one, is literally doing nothing. Now we are going to use the one from the Balm that we got in the Ipsy bag. First, we're going to take some transition shades from our Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette. Going in with our Scone blending brush, as usual, into Silk Cream. I always use this as a transition shade because I feel like it is literally the perfect shade for transitions. I'm getting close to hitting pan on it as well. You know what I should have had done off camera? My eyebrows, but you know. A girl just got her Ipsy bag in the middle of the day and she was a little excited to start filming. Ta-da! There is our transition. Frustrated. Let's just stick with some browns. Going into the shade Buns. And putting that a little deeper. Since this isn't really like a tutorial, this is a let's try these products I got in my Ipsy bag. See if it was worth it this month. So far, the brush is a flop. For setting, okay, for applying powder to bake. We won't say it's a total flop, but anyways, what I was saying is this isn't like a tutorial. We're not going anywhere fancy. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm cleaning. Why me? Okay, now that we've got those on there and they're blended, we are taking our Vasanti Contour Blender, or Contour Eyeshadow number 4. We're dipping into Abyss. And we're just going to darken up that outer corner. And a little into the crease. But just on the outer edge. Alright, now let's take our alternative rock. Oh, it's called Take It for Granite. It says it on the inside. Take It for Granite on our finger. That is such a pretty shade. It is actually very similar to Hustle and the actual Jaclyn Morphe palette. Now that those are even, we're going back in with our blender and we're taking a little bit of that Silk Cream and we're just going to blend the edge . Okay, let's try out the eyeliner. Another reason we did predominantly brown with just the pop of the balm. I will say this already, just upon putting it on my eye. Ah! It's really tough. Like, it's really hard, and my wing just keeps getting bigger and bigger because it's like draggy. Hello, Amy Winehouse. May she rest in peace. I don't hate it. But it's also not my best wing ever. Okay, two things. Very pigmented. Oh. I mean, I feel like it looks good. It's very pigmented. It's almost not brown. It's almost a black. And it struggles over shimmer. It picks up the shimmer with it and it makes it look shimmery. Going to do eyelashes. Actually, let's dust off our bake. I mean, you guys, I just don't know about this brush. I forgot about it. My washing machine is going in the background, so if you can hear that, I'm so sorry. It's literally like it's right there. Like my washer is right there. But you know, in a 912 square foot house, what are you gonna do about it? Like, it's small. This is where I film. I mean, I like the brush for dusting off bake. I feel like it's very soft. You can flatten it out and get right up under there. But that's really... I'm going to try it for blush because I feel like it's a good size to just get right on the apples of the cheeks. We're gonna try it for blush. It's okay for dusting off bake. It's not the best. I've had better brushes. I have better brushes. Like my fluffy e.l.f. brush is a lot denser, so it doesn't, and the bristles aren't as long, so it doesn't flop around as much. And I thoroughly enjoy it. Okay. Lashes off camera, eyebrows off camera. We'll be right back. Okay. Now that we've got some lashes and eyebrows, let's put something on the bottom lash line. Let's go in with Buns. I'm going to take a small angled brush, dip into the Take It for Granted shadow that we got in our Ipsy bag, and put it on this inner portion of our lower lash line. It's not super like showy down there. It's not showing up real well. Let's try it on our finger. Okay, it's definitely not a good shadow for the lower lash line, but that's okay. Dipping into Abyss, let's put that on the outer, very outer edge where like your liner meets both, where your wing liner meets the middle of your top and bottom lash, and just press it in right there to give it some depth and to make it look like your wing meets up. Taking Beam as usual on our pinky and putting it in the inner corner. And also on the brow bone. Done with Jaclyn Hill. I'm going to bronze contour off camera. I will be back for highlight, and then I think we'll be done. I'll be back for highlight. Okay. I forgot to say we're also going to blush, trying this brush out right here. So let's do that. Dipping into my favorite color combo, this Dusty Rose and this hot pink shade. in my Ulta Just Face It Face and Eyes palette. Okay, that is what this is good for. Because I feel like that nicely distributed it, and I don't feel like I need to necessarily go back in and blend. I'm going to because I always do and it's a habit. But I feel like that's really pretty. And I kind of blend mine into my contour so you don't look like a Neapolitan ice cream and it's all just like... Taking my usual powder brush and bronzer brush and mixing it all in nice and smooth. Okay, let's try this new highlight, which really doesn't match what we've got going on because it's almost a peachy pinky tone. It's almost a blush topper. I'm afraid it's possibly going to be a little too dark for my skin. We're going to try it anyway. On our highlighting brush, it might be a little dark. Just a little bit. Okay, but it is blinding though. Kind of scared to put it on my nose, but we're not going anywhere, so let's just do it. How do you get up close and personal with the mirror to make sure? A little extra on the tip of the nose. Then we're going to put it in our usual areas where we put our highlight. I'm going to add a lippy off camera and then I will be right back and we will talk about some closing remarks. Okay, here's what I think. I think the bag is super cute this month. I love the little lips. It'll be adorable to like throw in your purse while you're traveling. There's some of them that come with Ipsy's that I don't really love. It's just kind of a hit and miss as far as those go. This bag this month, I enjoy the highlight. I think it's very pretty, but it may be, looking in the mirror, it's dark along my temples, so maybe if I just left it at the top of my cheekbones, we would be fine. I just don't know because I feel like it's really pretty. It is emphasizing texture, but most highlighters do. I've got the skin of a 24-year-old who didn't wash her face when she was younger. So that is always a concern when I try new highlighters, that it emphasizes my texture. This one's not horrible, but I don't know if you can see. I have these 4 little like bumps that are typically on my skin. I can't do anything with them that are emphasized heavily right now. I also have a tiny little scar right here on my lip that's emphasized when I put it on my Cupid's bow. Other than that, the highlighter's fine. I think it's very pretty. I think on a little bit of a darker skin tone, it would be great. My skin tone's just very fair. Moving on, let's talk about the eyeshadow. I think this is beautiful. I think this is a very beautiful, cool tone, taupey gray, almost with a purple undertone to it. It's very pretty. I think it's very pretty for just like a normal day. These are my normal day looks, y'all. When I film this, I go about my day. I go to town. I go do whatever. I'm walking out sometimes with blue eyeshadow, pink eyeshadow, bright purple eyeshadow. Like, I don't care. I love makeup, and if people are like, oh my god, she's got purple eyeshadow on, I'm just like, hey, I love it and it looks good, so whatever. But I know this is not everyone's everyday go-to look. Not everyone wears lashes and liner every day. I do because I've ruined my natural lashes and I feel like my face looks funny without eyeliner. Anyway, I like the eyeshadow. The powder brush. It is listed as a powder brush, but it is so flimsy, you guys. Like, I'm barely touching it. It's not very densely packed. It's very flimsy. With that being said, it is not good for just powder. It is good, like, for setting powder. I will say that. It is very good for blush. Like, I love the way it deposited my blush onto my face. And there was very minimal that I had to blend. Like, it's good for that. Let's talk next about the liner. I like this. I like this liner. This is a good alternative for me since I paid $10 for this whole bag and I feel like it was well worth that. This is a good alternative for me to use when I don't want to use my Benefit, because this is a good alternative for me when I don't want to use my Benefit, because this booger is expensive. And I'm just going to put that out there for y'all. But you get what you pay for when it comes to things like this. I paid $22 for an eyeliner. And I love this liner. I would pay $22 again, and I will when it runs out. I will repurchase this when it is empty. I just feel like products you use every day, invest money on. So, when I find a good product in my Ipsy bag, this is what makes it worth it for me. Because I guarantee you this eyeliner is probably more than $10. And that's what I paid for the whole bag. And I got an eyeshadow I like. I got a highlighter I like. I got a liner I like. And I got a brush that I really enjoy. For blush. Only for blush. And it says brown. I don't really think it's brown. And it's not a matte eyeliner either. It's got a bit of a sheen to it. Moving right along. Talked about the eyeliner. Obviously, I have not used this yet. I forgot this was coming in here. I did not open this bag until I sat down. It is it's like a lotion for your face. Let's see. Professional Repair Formula. Anti-wrinkle and brighten. Ooh, sign me up. Anti-wrinkle. Y'all know I got wrinkles on this face, y'all. Oh no. Oh, God. It smells like your grandma's soap. Okay, that's not a good gag, but nasty. But it feels very nice. I will say that. Okay. Daily Calming Moisturizer. Dermatology tested. Multi-X Repair Cream helps to restore and repair dry and irritated skin. Apply throughout the face and neck until fully absorbed. That was it. That's all I got in my bag this time. A highlight, an eyeshadow, a repair cream, a brush, and eyeliner. I think this is well worth $10. Ipsy, this month, February glam bag. 2 big thumbs up. I think it was well worth it. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, comment, enjoyed the content. We will see you next time.